Hello, this is the Cobra GTRM370 rotary mower, which is a 37cm rotary mower cut. It's also got a small roller on the back, so it gives that little stripe on your lawn, and it's powered by a 1600 watt electric motor, so really powerful for making a great job. And this is how it arrives with you in this cardboard box like that. So what we're going to do is take it out of the box, and I'm going to show you just how quickly you can put it together. And I reckon within about 10 minutes of getting it out of this box, you'll be cutting your grass. So here you have it all laid out on the bench. So this is as it will be when you get it out of the box. So we've essentially got the mower unit here with one part of the handlebar and the controls on there with the electric cable. And then we've got the lower part of the handlebar, which we'll attach in a few minutes, and all the attachments that need to go to fasten that together. And then we've got the grass collection box here that needs a little bit of assembly, which we'll do first. And of course the all-important operator's manual. So that tells you everything you need to know about this mower and also how to put it together. So although I'm going to show you on this video, if you're not sure, you can always refer to this just to double check. So starting with this, doesn't need an awful lot doing to it. It's basically there, but we can see we've got this steel frame here and these need to clip onto it. So literally all we do, if I turn that over, we've got these plastic clips here. Sometimes it just helps just to loosen them out a little bit with your fingers just to soften them, and then they just simply clip over like that. And that one pushes under and clips over, so that holds it nice and firmly in place. So again, you've just got to pull them out, clip that into place, and then the third one just here. And that one feels a little bit stiff, so I'm just going to loosen it up a little bit. So there you go, that is all on and in place. And then we've got the handle here. Now the handle can only go on one way, so if we look at it here, we've got this little rectangular lug here that goes in there, so it will only fit on that way. You cannot put it on the wrong way. When you do come to fit it, we start with this bottom hole first, and this literally just clips into there, and then we position that, and then we just need to give it a little bit of pressure, and that will go down, and then give it a good old click like that, and that's it, nice and firmly in place. That won't come off now. So that's finished, really only a couple of minutes. So I'm just going to pop that underneath there so we can come back to that in a minute. So next thing to do is to put the bottom part of the handlebar on, which is going to be fixed. I'm just going to push that to there, give me a little bit more room. So this is the piece that we want. And what's going to happen is this is going to attach onto the mower like that. So to be able to do that, we have both of these little brackets that are going to fix on, and then we've got these that will screw it into place. Before we can do anything, we need to put this on. This is a cable grip for holding the cable in place when we're mowing. So we just simply slide that on anywhere like that, and then we can take these two brackets. Now these go on here, so they can only go on one way because the pipe is going to go in. This is blanked off, and that just slides into there. Just give it a little wiggle, and that goes into place. And that hole will then line up with the center of that for the bolt to go through. So we repeat that on this side, slide that into there, little wiggle, and it's in. Can't go too far because there's a blank. So then we can put these into place. So this is where we may just need a little bit of help, although it's quite simple to do. We're just going to line those up, so they will line up like that. Okay, we've got three little markings there, they're just for different height adjustments. And then what I'm going to do is get this, and that will just go through the hole there, and that will screw through into the body. Like I say, if it's a bit awkward, just get somebody to give you a hand with it, but that's gone okay. And wind it in until we've got enough tension that when we pull that down, it's tight. I'm going to turn that one more, and that will give us a really nice firm grip there. And then I'm just going to repeat at this side, just here. So again, just line it up with the same lug there so it doesn't twist, and then that just screws into place like that. Once you've got it into place, a little bit of tension, and that's locked that nice and firmly into place. So the next thing to do is to put the top part of the handlebar on, but before we can do that, it's easier if you take these little bolts out of this red moulded handle first. And they've got a washer as well, so we need 1 foot each side. So that's just a case of taking them out. Okay, so we're now ready to go. So this is the handlebar. Now it's packed in the box this way, but when you fit it, we're going to have to twist it round. So we're just going to lift it up. Obviously you've got the cable here as well. So what we're going to do is just twist that round so that this red button is on the right hand side of the mower when you're stood at the back, and the handle is there. And what I'm going to do is just drop that cable on the outside of the frame like that. Okay, and what we need to do is line this hole up with this hole in this first piece of frame. So this one you probably do need somebody just to hold it. So if I can just ask Gareth just to step into place. So just hold that roughly there for me, Gareth. So now we take one of the bolts, one of the washers and one of the red handles, and we push the bolt from the inside out. They've got a little curve on them, so it just sits nicely around that tubular steel, and then literally we can just thread that on. And again, we tighten it until we think it's enough, and then we can just pull that back, and that will then lock. I've gone just a little bit too much. Just lock that into place like that, and repeat on this side. What we need to do here though, before we put the bolt through, you'll notice on the mains cable we've got this just here. So what we're going to do with that, it's got a natural curve in there that will fit around this steel here. So that is going to go just there on the outside like that, and again we're going to put that through, so it's going to go through both of those, and then it goes through this slot on there like that. So that's again fitting nice and tightly there. And the washer can go on, and then we can again screw that on like that. So get that lined up and spin it round, and then just check, and we can tighten that back. Just a little bit too much. If you go too much, it won't tighten back, so just slacken it off a couple of turns like that, and there it is. So that's nice and firm there. And of course, what we can do when we want to store that, we can release those, and that top piece will fold over, so it makes it easier to store away. This, what we put on at the beginning, this cable loop, what we do is we literally thread, get a loop of the cable, thread it through, so it just stops that cable pulling and damaging the wiring, so it just takes a little bit of the weight off it. And then finally on this, we've got our 2 cable clips that just go on there, just again to stop that cable being loose. It's handy if you're mowing at the side of trees and shrubs, it's not going to snag it and pull it out. So as I said, everything is in there, so keep that in a safe place. So now we can get out our grass box here, which we made up earlier, just to show you how that fits on. So the grass is cut underneath, and obviously this is where it comes out here at the back of the mower. This mower comes with a mulch plug. Now a mulch plug just simply pulls out. What that does is stop the flow of grass coming out from the mower. And by putting that mulch plug in there, what it means is the grass is then chopped really finely underneath this deck here, and it blows it down. So you don't have to collect it. If you mow little and often, it makes a really good job of your lawn. If you want to collect your grass clippings, then we simply take this out and put that somewhere safe, and then the grass box will simply hook on. So we've got these 2 little steel pins at the side of this crossbar that slot into the grooves just there. Really, really simple. And that just slots on like that. And then when we release the flap, that holds that nice and firmly into place. And then finally, a little tip on the grass box here, when you're cutting the grass and the grass is blowing through into your box, there's this little red flap just here. The red flap When it's flapping like that, means you've got good airflow and the grass is going in. If that stops, you've either got a blockage or the grass box is full and you need to empty it. So just keep your eye on that when you're mowing. And height of adjustment is simple. This button just here, really easy. It adjusts the whole deck up and down, and we can just push that and we can lift it up. It's got 7 different positions, so that is on the maximum, and then we can just push it and set it to where we want it to be. Little tip is never mow your lawn too close. Don't scalp it, mow it with a bit of height and keep it nice and green and lush. And that is it. It's really as simple as that. So what we'll do, we'll lift it down, plug it in, and we'll just show you how to start it. Starting the mower is very simple indeed. First of all, make sure that the height of cut has been lifted a little bit, otherwise you will scalp your lawn. You can always lower it afterwards if you think it's not cutting quite close enough. So starting is really simple. We've got the 2 buttons here on the side, so we push the red button in and pull the red lever back at the same time, and then off we go. And that is it, really simple. And to stop, of course, we just release this red lever and the motor stops. So that's it, really simple to put together, and it will make a great job of mowing your lawn. So happy mowing.
Remember to register your Cobra online at cobragarden.co.uk. Always have your Cobra serviced regularly. Check the website for your nearest dealer.